Hello and welcome to another episode of Coffeefusion. This week we're going to look at the Honor Coffee Distributor. Hey guys, so this one's been a bit of a while coming. I got the OCD about a week ago now, but I didn't want to rush into a video. I wanted to have a chance to play around with it and get a feel for it. Just as a side note, I'm about 10 double espressos in, so if I talk a little bit fast today, that's what's going on. But anyway, the OCD is a tool to help you distribute your coffee evenly and consistently when you're pulling shots of espresso. And just as a bit of a background to distribution, if your coffee isn't distributed evenly, when you go to tamp down, you'll have more dense coffee on one side than the other, so the shot won't extract evenly. Now there's a number of ways you can distribute your coffee, and so I thought I'd pull some shots with a few different ways, and then we can see the difference between the OCD and other various methods. Starting off, let's go with no distribution really. So this is just when you would dose your coffee like normal, maybe give your portafilter a tap and then go straight into tamping. And so this is the naked portafilter extraction for this, and you can see that it doesn't come together very nicely at all. Another popular method of distribution is just by using your finger. There's a few different styles of doing this, but I just did a pretty simplistic one for this one. I just kind of roll my finger around the coffee, try and even it out a little bit, and then go into tamping after that. Next up we have a more recent method. This is where you dose into a separate vessel and then tip it over into your portafilter. So this here is just a little decor Tupperware cup. It's food safe, and a few cafes in Perth are using them now. Okay, now let's move on to Honor. So what this is here, it's a little tool, and it's got these little points. So you sit it on the portafilter once you've dosed down and just twist it 3 times clockwise, and it evens everything out underneath before you go to tamp. So you do still need to tamp for this one, guys. It's not a replacement for your tamper, so you need to get the OCD and a tamper, which you would probably already have. I can show you here, this does come with spacers as well. So the whole point of this is to space it at a point depending on the size of the basket and your dosage, to remove or add the spacers so that when you do twist it, it doesn't really compact the coffee that much. It's more about the distribution of the coffee. Anyway, this is probably what you're looking forward to the most. So this is the extraction using the OCD. I actually use the OCD for all of my dialing in shots as well, and I found that these times and while I've been using it over the course of the week, the extractions look so much more together on the naked portafilter. The other reason I didn't jump to a video on this is I wanted a chance to use it in a commercial environment, and so over my weekend shifts I was using the OCD. One of them in particular, I used it for every shot in like a coffee cart setup where it was just me as the only barista, and I was still able to use the OCD without really interfering in my timing of how I run things. In fact, if anything, it was a little bit faster doing this and distributing another way. And lastly guys, just in case you want to know, I purchased this product myself. I didn't get paid to use it or anything like that, so it's not like I have a biased opinion. If I ever do get given a product, I'll make sure I tell you guys so that you know that, like, if you think I might be biased in one direction or another, you'll know. Regarding the cost guys, these are fairly expensive. I think mine was at $165 just from the on a website. It is an expensive tool, but I guess it's because it's new to the market. They're not getting mass produced like other, like tampers and things like that. I mean, obviously you can buy expensive and cheap tampers as well. So it is a bit of a thought process into buying one of these. I've actually been thinking about getting one for ages, and I just kind of jumped on it, and I'm excited that I have it. So there you go guys, that's the OCD. I'm definitely going to be using this for all of my shots from now on. How do you guys distribute your coffee? Do you use one of the methods I've shown, or perhaps another method? Leave those answers in the comments below. And I used Clickbait, my seasonal espresso blend, for all of the shots. It was tasting really good, and it was a good chance to taste, as I was saying earlier, 10 double espressos, really get a chance to dial the coffee in. I actually preferred most of the shots that were a bit more syrupy. They're about 1 to 1.5 for a ratio in about 30 seconds. So if you're looking to dial in Clickbait at home, or if you want to grab some coffee, use that as a bit of a rule of thumb. You can certainly go 1 to 2, a little bit longer. It just lowers the strength a little bit, and it's a bit sweeter. Thanks guys for watching this video. It probably came out a little bit longer than my usual videos, but it was a good topic to talk about. And I think distribution is something that a lot of people just overlook completely. And as you can see from those shots, it really does affect how your extraction pours, and obviously that'll lead to how it tastes. Remember guys, if this is your first episode of Coffeefusion, make sure you click that like button. That really helps me. If it's not your first episode, then you should be doing it every episode, so do that. And remember to subscribe if you haven't already, because there's going to be a lot of coffee videos like this every week. The next video will be on Thursday, and it'll be another latte art compilation. I'll see you then.